Hello there, Will Williamson here from the JDR Group. As a business owner, you may well be frustrated with marketing and advertising, spending money on things and not really seeing a return on investment. Now, in this video, I want to make the case for why you should be investing in marketing and why you should be doing it consistently and regularly. Now, most accountants will say that you need to invest around 5% of your revenues into marketing every year. However, very few businesses, small businesses, I should say, actually do that. What often happens in small businesses is that you try out a marketing or advertising campaign, let's say a Google Ads program, and you don't really see a huge difference or a big impact. So you cancel it. And then someone else comes along with, oh, you need a new website. So you invest in your website. It doesn't really make a big difference. And then you try something else, and then you try something else, and nothing really seems to work. And that is very, very common. Now, in order to get marketing to work, what you need to do is be consistent and you need to be sustained with the way that you do it. And the reason for that is because there are three things that influence how long marketing takes to work. One is the time it takes for whatever your strategy is to actually become effective. So with Google Ads, it takes time to hone and optimize an account. With SEO, it takes months, sometimes even years, to climb the rankings and get high positions. So lots of social media is the same, to build up followings. Email marketing, got to build databases. Lots of marketing activities take time before they start having an impact. But then you add to that the time it takes on average before people actually make an inquiry, because not all people will just see your product or your company or your website and immediately make an inquiry. In fact, very, very few people will do that. Most inquiries are actually created after several visits to your website or seeing your Facebook page, seeing your emails several times before they start to get to know, like, and trust your brand over time. And then the third is, once you generate an inquiry, how long it takes before you actually convert that into a customer, your sales cycle. And in many businesses, particularly in the B2B space, that can take months, years even. The record, I've had a client that says they took 15 years once to close a new customer. So all of those things mean that you've got to be sustained and consistent, and you start to build up this pipeline of results over time. And I speak not just as a marketing agency, but as a director of a company who have done that ourselves. We are investing in marketing in our own business. And we have done when times have been bad, when cash flow has been tight, when it has made more sense to pull the marketing back and not invest in it. But we've always been on the front foot with our own marketing and have seen the benefits in a long-term way. So in this video, I want to explain and share with you the 5 different forms of return on investment that you get from marketing. Because the thing that most business owners look for in marketing is a return on investment. Now, there's 5 different forms of return on investment. First is direct. So this is how most people would understand return on investment. You run Google Ads. Someone does a search. They see your Google ad. They click on your Google ad. They go through to your website. They make an inquiry. You pick up the inquiry. You convert it into a customer. You have got a direct customer as a result, directly attributable to the marketing efforts. That's how most people view marketing return on investment. But that's probably the exception rather than the rule with most of the benefit that you'll get from marketing. So the second form of marketing return on investment is lifetime value. And it's really, really important to understand the lifetime value of your customers. So let's use that example again. That person that clicked through from Google Ads, made an inquiry, you made a sale. Let's say you made a sale of £1,000. So you've generated £1,000 in revenue as a result of the marketing. But no, you haven't, because what you've generated is the £1,000 today, but also all of the future revenue that customer will create for you, because most businesses rely on repeat business and returning customers. And every bit of money that customer then spends with you exists because of the Google ad that created it in the first place. And that could be 10, 15, 20, 30 years worth of revenue. You're probably very good at keeping customers once you get them. And that means every single customer you get, you've got a lifetime worth of revenue, potentially hundreds of thousands of pounds, millions of pounds in some cases. Also, that customer, you look after them well, will lead to referrals and word of mouth and extra new customers that again would not exist had you not won that, had you not had the Google ad there in the first place. In fact, all of that would have gone to a competitor, because if they'd done the search and you weren't there, that business would be somewhere else now. So lifetime value, very important. Every single customer is ongoing revenue, is repeat business, it's referrals, it's also positive online reviews and case studies that can help you win more new business. It's a virtuous cycle. The third is future. Future business. So there's a couple of forms of future business. If a client works with us for 12 months and then cancels their marketing program, then they will receive benefit from that 12 months worth of work for years to come. And that's because there'll be people during that period that have seen ads, that have got onto the mailing list and then will receive emails, that will have read the content, will have watched videos, visited the website, that aren't ready yet, but will come back in the future. There are also, with a lot of content marketing, with SEO, what you're doing is building long-term assets. By improving the domain authority and the SEO of your website, you grow your rankings in Google and then stop the work. Generally, you don't just drop back to where you were at the start. You stay there and you continue to generate more inquiries that turn into sales long into the future. Every piece of content that gets published and created is an asset that could be generating new leads and new business for you for years to come. One of our articles generated 27,000 views last year. 27,000 people found our website as a result of this one article, and that article was written 8 years ago. So every piece of content that gets created now could be generating high levels of business for you for years and years and years to come. So the work that's being done today generates business tomorrow. The fourth is influenced revenue. So existing prospects, they already know of you, they're thinking of hiring you or a competitor, and they're evaluating. They review your website and your content and your the amount that you're staying in touch with them. They see your posts on LinkedIn, they watch your video. That engagement with the marketing helps influence their decision to choose you over a competitor. What they see on the website, the improved messaging, all of that can help win that business. Now, they were already a prospect. It wasn't the marketing that generated the prospect, but the marketing helped influence the sale and the revenue that was created. Same with existing customers. Existing customers could come back and buy more from you or increase their word of mouth rate and the number of referrals they give you, because the marketing activity keeps you top of mind. And again, you don't look at that in terms of your return on investment, but it's a massive benefit from investing in marketing. The fifth is three things here. I'm going to put insight, knowledge, and even systems. Now, these are particular to working with JDR. So we work with your business for, say, an initial 12-month period. During that 12 months, you and your team will learn and understand a lot more about marketing. And that knowledge will serve you well, that could help you make money, make more money for years and years to come in this business, in other business ventures, etc. The insights we're able to give you as a result of properly evaluating and measuring the marketing can help you avoid costly mistakes with marketing investments and help you avoid switching stuff off that is working, and mean that you are better able to make decisions which benefit your company long into the future. And then the third is systems. With a lot of our clients, we'll introduce HubSpot as a CRM system. We'll introduce automated follow-ups and lead nurturing. We'll help train sales teams on prospecting, on closing sales, on meetings, on presentations, on quoting. And those improvements in the system generate extra revenue. You can't say, well, we got this new customer and it was because of JDR or our marketing activity per se. You can't directly attribute it, but it's influenced by it and generates it. So there are 5 ways marketing pays you back and creates revenue in your business. And if you evaluate every marketing activity purely based on what it generates in sales while it is running, then you are massively underestimating and undervaluing the importance of marketing in your business. So this is not designed as this is why you should use JDR, although if you want to market your business effectively, you should use JDR. But it's to help you understand how you should be marketing consistently and effectively over a period of time. And if you do that, you will experience these benefits and your business will grow and be better off as a result. So thanks for watching. I'm Will Williamson. If you want to find out more about working with me or my team and with JDR, then get in touch. You can arrange a free 30-minute consultation via our website, book that straight in on our online calendar, and we'll find out more about your business. We'll find out about your industry. We'll explain how we'll help you, what will work best for your particular sector, and then start putting together a customized plan for your business, your team, your needs, your budgets, and hopefully help you enjoy some of those benefits. Thank you for watching and see you very soon. Bye for now.